don't say nothing else until it's time to vote.
All right, here we go. This meeting is actually going to be recorded. I'm just letting everybody know that now, just so therefore we can make sure we have accurate records of the meeting. So for recording purposes, this is the very first meeting for Delta Nu Omega and Lambda Kappa Nu. This meeting is actually being entitled the Transitional Meeting in regards to we're going to either transition to D and Q, or we're going to remain Lambda Kappa Nu. I know that we took unanimous votes on the phone, and so we have to actually make it official per says our Constitution. So, the very first order of business for me to say, all parties that are present is Javon Rembert, Desmond Jackson, David, Melvin, Larrington McNeely Jr., Mike Hankins, and Theron Burrows. Other brothers were actually invited. However, due to certain circumstances, or they may have chose not to be present. This meeting is taking place at 9:15 on 12/27/15 in the presence of, in the chateau of Dr. Giovanni Rembert home at 509 Northwest 7th Court in Hallandale Beach, Florida. Now, I'm just trying to make sure I have all the information recorded. Yes.
Why do you have the only one that have a title put on your name and everybody else is just plain old David and Des?
We're gonna get to that in a minute. Could we work this? Okay. Desmond, we're gonna withdraw that question from the minutes as such.
Let it be known on the record.
Yeah.
Desmond had the first interruption of the meeting.
I second. It has been properly moved and second that question be stricken from the records.
Thank you.
Are we ready for question?
All right. Now, so for the very first statement, the very first order of business, I think we need to vote on the name change, the official name change. Anybody want to make a motion?
I motion that we change the name.
I second.
We have a motion on the floor by Desmond T. Jackson that we change the name from Lambda Kappa Nu to Delta Nu Omega Christian Fraternity, soon to be incorporated. Everyone that is in favor, please say aye. Anyone that opposed, please say nay. So right now it has been motioned and moved, voted on, that the name has now been officially changed to Delta Nu Omega. Now, with that being said and done,
This is a business meeting.
with that being said and done, are we going to take the colors as they are, or would we like to go with the colors that was actually nominated for Delta Nu Omega? The colors that was nominated for Delta Nu Omega, they are wine, onyx, and fire, which is basically red, black, and gold. Now, do we have anyone that opposed?
What are the other options?
So far, it was wine and pure white, or red, black, and gold. Wine is basically still in the red family. Wine was selected, and I selected it because of the simple fact of the fact that we're moving with a Christian organization, and we know for the sake of communion.
Right.
The white was for purity. Okay, onyx meaning that we all have come from a dark place in our life, and fire, which means that we have been purified.
I ain't come from no dark place.
Yeah, you might be still there.
Ooh,
If you didn't come from it, you're still there. Hello,
this shit.
come out of darkness.
Umbrella. Ella. Umbrella.
Okay. Anyone opposed of the colors? Now, would we like to make the colors official or make other colors unofficial, or how do we want to do this? Or just let the colors be just the colors?
Color be just colors.
The colors, I agree with that. The colors be the colors.
Colors be the colors. Now, what are going to be the colors? The shirt that y'all just see me, I pulled up a shirt, and I'm saying all this for the recording purposes. I put up the shirt I just pulled out,
With the sparkle.
the one with the sparkles. That was the closest to the actual wine color. This is wine. Okay, this color in pure white,
I'd rather the three colors.
or we want to go with the wine onyx and fire.
Onyx is black, right?
Yes,
And fire is
gold.
Okay. Yeah, I like those. I like the
Red, black, and gold.
yes.
Okay. Anyone opposed?
I like the wine and pure white myself. But I mean,
Well, I like the wine and pure white as well. To be honest with you, I like the wine and pure white. I like the red, black, and gold personally. I just like it as accent colors. Like,
I mean, well, I like them both. Majority, I go with the majority.
okay, it's up to everybody, so we can go ahead and take a vote. We have 6 people present. We need to,
Who's the tiebreaker?
Mike and what's that? T haven't voted yet, but I'm going to say this. This is the only reason why I say I like the 2 colors versus the 3. I like the 2 colors because when I look at all of the other organizations and entities that's out there, I love the red, black, and gold. Don't get me wrong. I like it more as an accent color. Like, you know, if you want to wear your colors with gold, you could. If you want to wear it with black, you could. If you want to wear it with whatever, you could. But I think for the official colors, because we're moving in the Christendom world, I think it should be, I like the fact of the wine and purity. Now, again, the red, black, gold, I have no problem with it. I just need to know what the colors are going to be. But what I was going to say about the other organizations is a lot of organizations that uses the red, the black, and the gold.
Okay, let's do wine and white.
Just to make
Or
Or
we can stick with the same green that we had with LKN.
I thought, the motion that we made was that we want to drop pretty much everything that dealt with LKN.
Okay, so now I didn't know that, but now I do.
Okay.
So the wine and the white.
Wine and white would be the main colors, and then the black and gold would be the accent, the unofficial colors. Anyone have opposed of that? So wine and pure white would be our organizational colors. Black and gold would be accent colors. Okay. Now you want to take? Well, I have the notes going on here. Okay, here. You know what? T, I'm so sorry. Sorry. Where's my bag? My other bag at? Is another book in there? There's another bag, another book in there. Oh yeah, is another book like this right here, David. Pull it out of there, give it to him so he can take notes in there. And the reason why I couldn't give you this book is because I have some things in here in the deck that I want to go over. So we have the official name of the organization is going to be Delta Nu Omega Christian Fraternity. Now, if you read over the website, I kind of try to keep the dates the same. I kept the date for the official birthing or the official transitional date would be still January the 15th. So we can still keep it's like it's right here, but it's burgundy. It's in there, but it's all burgundy. Okay. I kept the date as January the 15th. Does anyone oppose to that? So like today is just a meeting, but the official kickoff date for the charter date would be January 15th.
I'm opposed.
Okay. Why?
Because you said we're dropping everything from LKN. Just everything. Dates too.
Okay.
Don't just hold on to something. If we say we're dropping everything, drop everything. We'll start afresh. December 27th or December 25th or December whatever date, or we could pick another date. We could pick January 1st, or we could pick, you understand what I'm saying? December 31st. If we're dropping everything from LKN, drop it all.
we can take the date that we first talked about it.
Well, that'd be today.
Today is the official date. You voted today.
Right.
because we're voting in it.
Right. So why would you want to hold on to that date from LKN if we're dropping everything else from LKN, we're dropping the rules and the bylaws, and we're dropping the colors, and we're dropping all of that, the people and everything, and then you gonna hold on to the date? No. Me personally, I would,
Okay.
that's my opinion.
Okay. So it has been motioned by Desmond T. Jackson that we, T. Period Jackson, that we remove the official charter date of being January the 15th to today's date, which is actually December the 27th, 2015.
Now, this organization, are we starting afresh, or are we coming up under something that's already started?
No, this is something we started brand new from scratch.
So we're not affiliated with, like LKN was affiliated with.
Nope.
Okay, so then we are basically the charter members.
Yes. Now, I'm glad you said that.
Oh, we're official founders.
I'm glad you said that. That is another reason why I kept the January 15th date. I'm sorry. Because when we started LKN, it was 2007. It was January 15th, 2007. With Martin Luther King Day, when we left from the park, went up there to the meeting. So that was the reason in the symbolism of keeping the January the 15th date of 2007
But we were coming under the umbrella
of LKN. So now that we're going to kill it, so it's still good for us to drop January 15th, 2000.
Yeah, because we're the charter members, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so we're nothing.
Moving on.
Yeah, nothing is going to be connected. Thank you. Nothing is going to be connected to LKN at all from D&Q.
Okay.
Correct. I'm
Well,
asking.
all of us, because in our history, okay, this is okay.
How do we have history if we just started? That's what I'm saying.
Because
we're creating, or you're trying to say from LKN, D&Q was birthed because this transpired, or this transpired, or this transpired.
Yes. Now I want to say this off the record real quick. I'm saying off the record for the recording purposes. When I think about this whole thing, it's so funny because it reminds me of the Alpha Kappa Alpha and Delta Sigma Theta break. You know, the AKAs was there first, and then some things was changed. Some things they didn't like. So many members didn't like. So 22 of the women came together and they chartered Delta Sigma Theta, but they were once Alpha Kappa Alpha. However, their history still dated back to 1908, but the birth of Delta came in January 13, 1913. So with that being said and done, I'm thinking the same type of transition. Yeah, you know, that's why I said, because if people are going to come together and say, okay, well, how did all 20 of y'all come, how did the 20 Jewels come about? You know, what we came about because all of us belong to LKN at one time. But, you know, because of things that transition, what happened? Oh, yeah, take the other one, I'm sorry. But because of, you know, whatever ties, we decided to split and we went on our way. So that's why I'm saying, you know, it depends on how we want to label it. Okay, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna get it now.
You going?
No, he said break down D and Q.
I don't know what I'm voting on.
Okay, so again, we're gonna put the official start date for today, December 27th, 2015. However, our tie still dates back to January 15, 2007, not 2003.
That's just going to be in the history.
In the history. But the official charter date and start date for D&Q is today. Okay, so I want to forewarn everyone, when you read the website, because, you know, I haven't published it yet. I just kind of tagged everybody so everybody can get a chance to take a look at the website. I want everybody to read over it. But on the website, it has the official date for us to start would be January 15, 2016 would be like our official birth date, kickoff run, that type of thing. Okay. Again, because I was trying to say
Just put something that.
I was trying to savor the date of the January 15th date because that's the date that we originally charted in 2007. So I was trying to keep that same date. Okay. So now we know when you read the website that part is incorrect because the official founding date. I know this. The official founding date would be today. You can open it up.
So you're gonna have to take that LKN
It don't. Yeah, LKN, everything LKN gonna have to come on.
Okay, good.
Hold on one second.
No, you said that.
Here I go. Be ready. All right.
He gave you fingers. You been shaking it up.
Did he call you?
No, I was just trying to make sure that I keep the thing going.
Don't try to correct
It,
me.
what?
Okay.
Left off at?
Is
You
it
jumping.
DAQ?
No, it's DN. Well, the reason I was saying DNQ is for Delta Nu Omega.
Oh, DNQ.
Don't you see the
DNQ.
N right
I see the N, but everybody keeps saying N.
Okay, so hold on one quick second, Mike. So this is where we were. So we have voted. It has passed that we're not going to tie January 15th to the founding date of DNQ. DNQ official founding date is going to be today, December 27, 2015. However, our history will still date back to January the 15th, 2007, due to our past bond of LKN. Okay, so at this particular point, I'm not asking, I'm not forcing, I'm not telling anyone to relinquish your membership with LKN. It's up to you on your own personal basis.
I relinquished my membership with LKN.
Okay. However, that's on your own individual standpoint. Okay.
9:15 in Rimbert Hall. Gotta put that.
It's in the chateau of Dr. Giovanni's room. I'm just kidding. Okay. Now,
Titles too.
Mike. Mike Hankins had a question. Mike.
We had 2 or 3.
I just feel like we jumping. We haven't voted to establish it, but we ain't even got a name yet. Everybody agree on the name?
Name what? What are we doing? What name what?
We didn't vote on
The
that.
organization,
Yeah, we have voted on the last
you
time.
did.
It's DNQ, right?
N.
Oh, DNQ.
DNQ.
That sounds like Dairy
Sound like a
Queen.
house though.
Yeah, it's not like
That's right, it's a phone call on the official meeting, no problem.
Delta Nu Omega is just.
Cause we went over this on the phone call too, that we decided we were gonna switch over, but we said we voted anyway, but you know.
That's what I said too.
Continue.
Okay.
I think it already.
No, but what he's saying is,
Shade me now.
no, what he's saying is,
I thought
if
it
we're
was
gonna
making it
start afresh,
official.
we need to explain the name,
Delta
Vote
Nu
on the
Omega. Delta Nu
and let
Omega.
everybody vote.
Yeah, vote on, make everything official.
Right.
That's
Okay.
a phone
Official,
call.
official.
Okay. Now, Delta Nu
You
Omega.
can't establish something and it's not even broken. Go ahead.
Okay. Delta Nu Omega. Delta stands for change or transition. New is either new beginning. Some use it for the sake of a national or nation, or none or absenteeism. Okay. Omega, as we all know, stands for the end, or everlasting, or eternity. Either which way you want to use it. So,
So we're gonna.
the sentence or the meaning of it, which stands for transcending. Well, excuse me. We are transcending, which is changing our nation for eternity.
Changing our nation for eternity.
Changing our
Changing
nation
our nation.
for eternity.
Okay, write that down.
Write that down.
I'm gonna forget.
Okay.
Pop quiz.
Somebody on the list.
Changing our nation
So
for
that's what you
eternity.
mean. Changing.
Our nation for eternity.
What
Right,
did
exactly like
transcending?
No, right.
Transcend, because Delta it could either mean change, transcending, or changing, like the same thing. Anything representing the word change.
Right as he said.
Yeah,
Just
right.
say
Like-
change.
That's why I was writing it. I was writing trans. Then he said changing. So I have.
Minute taking.
She has to go.
Our nation. For eternity.
Okay, through eternity. All right. Now, the reason why we decided to go as a Christian fraternity is because all of us have a Christian background. But with that being said and done, to make everything official, do we vote? I mean, there's a vote. Will we have someone to vote on the floor? Excuse me. Could we have someone to put a vote on the floor to have the name as Delta Nu Omega?
I, Larry McNeely, move that we keep the name as Delta Nu Omega.
Vote on the name.
Vote on the name.
Yeah.
Okay.
I second.
Okay, we have it voted. It's been second. Do we have anyone opposed? Everyone that votes says aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Okay, so it has been voted on at 9:42 p.m. that the name of the organization officially is Delta Nu Omega. The colors are wine and pure white. The unofficial colors are wine, onyx, and fire. Okay, now we have a vote on the floor. Could I have someone put a vote on the floor? It was recommended that the mascot of the organization, one, keeping the one that LKN, that we brought to LKN in 2007, which is the white tiger, which stands for distinction, and the owl, the white owl.
White Owl.
I thought that we were not keeping anything affiliated with.
Okay.
He said it was a recommendation.
Recommendation for the white owl or the white bangle.
White
So,
For her to go, you should have
She said it was a recommendation.
Now,
It
White
was.
Owl is wisdom.
stands for wisdom.
I me personally,
I like
wine, onyx, and what?
And fire.
What's the color?
Red, black, and gold.
I don't.
You know what?
I think we should choose something else.
You don't like the owl?
I like the owl, but oh, the owl is fine.
now this is my first time hearing about an owl.
All the pictures. All the pictures.
Oh shit!
All the pictures with the little.
All I've ever seen was a lion.
No, the
Never
pictures
seen
with
the
the
owl.
lion.
With
The letters in the owl.
I have
All the pictures you get on the computer, the letters in the owl.
And all the ones that's on the chat box, all the ones that's on our page, everywhere that we have D&Q, it has the owl.
Oh, I turned y'all off. Y'all was talking too
You
much.
turned this off months ago.
Yeah, y'all was talking too much. But no, I didn't see the owl.
I move that we vote on the White Owl.
I
Okay.
second.
What was the other one?
Oh, and or the white bangle, the white tiger.
The owl.
I like.
I mean, it could be both. We don't have to choose one.
The owl.
We choosing one.
What about a
I like what the owl represents.
What about a dove?
I like that.
I like the dove.
Because
Well-
we're transcending what?
The nation.
Well, the dove
Oh,
is
changing our nation for eternity.
Changing the nation.
the dove. The dove
Dove represents
peace and the Holy Spirit. Now,
And the
now,
Holy Spirit is what you need to change. Oh! What you need to change.
Woo! Yes, Lord. Ebola.
I ain't got nothing to do with this. I'm just here.
Jackson.
Now,
You need a whole lot of
the dove.
Okay.
The dove is used by 3 other Christian fraternities, and it is also used by Phi Beta Sigma and Zeta Phi Beta.
Okay, so then how about we use the cross?
We're trying to find a mascot like an animal. The cross is going to be a symbol.
That's a symbol. I move that we vote
Owl.
on the White Owl.
I second.
It has been moved and properly second.
I like it.
So why have we not voted yet?
I like it because it
We
stands
can
for
vote.
wisdom.
Well, hold on.
I like-
We
I
can
like-
vote.
I like
It's been moved and properly second.
Okay.
Okay,
All in favor?
so the official mascot for D&Q will be the white owl.
But we have a
We haven't voted.
Okay, so
All in favor?
all in favor, would you please raise your hand so I can see? Because since we have some people that's opposing, we have 4 people. That's Javon Rembert, David, and Larrington, and Mike. All 4 of us have voted that the owl. So it is official that would be the official mascot. Now, as far as the unofficial mascot,
Raise both your
A serpent.
No, raise both
Oh,
your hands.
Lord.
Now,
Yes, now.
what is it that we're gonna?
It's 4 hands raised. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, well y'all can choose the unofficial one.
And that's why we need owls.
I
'cause
motion
it's there
her
for
to
wisdom.
go home.
I second that.
need
We
some
have
wisdom
two
in the
people who
beginning.
second a motion for her to go home.
Okay, what is what is going to be the unofficial mascot?
We only need one mascot.
Why will we?
You only need one. We don't have to. Why? I mean,
We only need to keep going back and forth with this.
Yeah, this is just
That's
that's
why I
a waste.
complicated more.
Yeah, that's.
Okay.
Huh?
Yeah, it could be a German Shepherd. It don't matter. Just something that.
It can be
Just
Nisha.
one. One is work. One will work. We're gonna get everything printed with owls everywhere. Done.
Okay. Just for the record, in case they see me with a jacket with a white bangle, I tried to tell them it was coming, but they just didn't want to hear it. Moving on. Okay.
Thrown in the onyx in the fire.
That's
And
right.
poured on fire.
That's right. That does not represent the organization.
We're getting rid of everything.
In the fire on the cross.
We're getting rid of everything of the old.
No.
And we're
Oh.
transitioning our nation.
Okay.
Into the new.
All right. All right. I don't. But honestly, seriously, all jokes aside, if the majority goes with it, I'll go with it. I don't particularly like it,
But
but
what do you suggest? What recommendation
I think
do you
that,
have?
like Desmond said
Let's go for
before,
the Clydesdale
if you're gonna get
Awards.
rid of everything, get rid of everything.
Was the owl? Was the
Can we
owl
have
connected
awards
to
on them?
LKN?
No, the tiger was the
The horse
That's
was
what
the
I'm
official
saying.
mascot for LKN.
Who?
The horse.
I never seen no one horse in his house.
I ain't seen the horse either. All I saw was the white
The
tiger
white-
and
the
the
I think she's the
spider.
horse. I motion the horse since nobody's seen it but myself.
I think now. I think this. I was gonna say the black stallion would be nice for an unofficial mascot.
Yes, Black Stallion. Ooh.
Cause I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna tell you right now, everything that I know about the Black Stallion has nothing to do with this organization. or
Yes,
appreciation.
Black
Well, what is the
Stallion.
black stallion? What does that have to do? Well, tell me about the black stallion.
It is Christian if you use it in the
Nothing
bedroom.
Christian about that.
Ha!
Black Stallion? A Clydesdale. It's a horse. With strong back.
I don't know about y'all, but they showed up to represent me. That's off the record.
Oh my God! Go right there, there.
Off the record.
Okay, so the unofficial. That's why I said that we have official colors, unofficial colors. So it'd be good to have an official mascot and unofficial
Why?
mascot, just because
So can we
most
switch it?
organizations have
If you get
two.
tired of
Horse.
wearing one, you can wear the other one.
No, you could. It's always going to stand for. It's supposed to represent the organization. So we are supposed to be black stallions. We're supposed to be stallions in our community that transition and things.
Horses are strong.
Don't most organizations
Have to.
because
Delta's a ducks and an elephant,
right.
See, so nobody's
aka
a
the
horse.
frogs of Tapos.
Is anybody a horse? Nobody's a
No,
horse.
nobody ever uses a horse.
Original. Hello. Horse.
Okay, well, I
Strong backs.
Well-
Some people use their hair.
I put
Well-
on the floor that we vote on the black stallion as our unofficial mascot.
but wasn't that
Second
affiliated with LKN too?
Well, nobody
The horse?
really knew
Yes,
about
it
it.
was.
Yeah, because the horse it was supposed to be in, but really, like I said, we really used the spider in the Mustang.
Right.
Okay, so let's not use a horse. We don't want
Anything.
anything.
We didn't use the horse.
From
He
the
didn't know
period.
about the horse.
But that was
he didn't
the-
know about
but
the
even
horse.
it was-
He didn't know about the horse. You didn't know about the
But you
horse.
did.
Excuse me.
I knew about the horse.
Exactly. Boom.
Javon knew about the horse.
If I didn't know
and
about the
David knew
horse-
about the horse. So nobody technically in LKN
He just
knew
named three
about the
people.
horse, but 3
Yeah, so-
people out of the 11
Excuse me.
Out of 3,342 members,
who signed up.
okay, 2.
Right.
Deron,
Yes.
if we're going to disassociate or
Everything.
I get that, but,
But listen to what I'm
nobody from
saying.
LKN
Even
knew
if
about
it
the
was,
horse.
if it was in the bylaws as the unofficial, remember?
No.
No, it wasn't.
It
Actually,
was.
No, it wasn't.
Well,
It wasn't.
do we have other fish to fry besides a damn animal?
Make a motion.
Can we just?
So was the
Move
horse
on.
ever mentioned in any of the history?
Okay,
of
we
the
got
country?
one animal. We can come back to that later.
Horse.
okay.
I make a motion that all the NQ meetings be limited to 20 minutes or less.
Hello. We ain't got
So,
they still on this.
I'm
island.
gonna switch from the owl to the horse,
No.
and then we put the owl to
unofficial.
the unofficial.
No, the unofficial would be the
Right,
horse.
the owl. You said it right.
No, the horse would be unofficial.
Okay, we got to move on from this. We got more business too.
It's like the darn uniform.
Yes, sir. And that's the hardest thing to have. Ooh, because I don't look good on computer. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We all off topic here. Okay, now. So we have this, we have that, we have the colors, we have the name, we have that. Okay, at this particular time, would we like to keep the chapter names as we have already had them, or are we just going to reestablish everything all?
Reestablish.
We're reestablishing chapter
Did
names.
you really just ask that question?
Listen, I'm just saying, I'm just going by protocol. Okay, so everybody that's charting a chapter have to do a chapter application, and we're going to make sure we keep everything decent and in order. So, Larrington, before you pull out tonight, I need for you to make sure you grab an application to charter yourself, your membership, and your chapter. Everyone have to redo membership applications so we can make sure we have them in file. Also, what we're going to do, we are going to have a telephone number that will connect us for the organization. Tonight, before we leave, well, the close of today, before 11:59, we're going to. I'm going to go online and I make a motion that we go ahead and pay for the articles of incorporation so that D&Q can become an official organization. Do I have someone that can second that that motion, please?
Second.
Wait.
Okay. Go ahead. Let's do this right.
Wait.
Go ahead, motion, please.
Wait. Before you motion that, you want us to go online and pay for the articles of incorporation. I have a couple of questions.
Go ahead.
How much are the articles of incorporation?
$79.
Where's this money coming from to pay for it tonight?
It's going to come out my membership dues.
How much is the membership due?
Okay, that's probably got to get to next.
So how we go? We need to put those things in order before we can get to paying anybody.
Okay. What should be our membership dues to join, and then what should be the membership dues to sustain your membership?
$20.
And are we gonna do them yearly or?
Okay, I make a motion that it's $25 to join, just for your application process, and then I personally think that it needs to be at least $100 a year. So $25 to join, and then $100 a year.
And what would that fund be used for?
The operation and the caretaking of the organization.
No, I mean, does that funds go into a bank account? Does someone hold those funds?
It's up to us, whatever we want to determine.
Let's determine it.
I would prefer that we get a treasurer, that we have a bank account, and then the treasurer will report monthly.
Financial report.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Now we're speaking in regards to nationally, right? That's everybody. And again, I know we're saying nationally, and it's only going to be probably 2 or 3 chapters charted so far. But I'm just saying that we're setting up the whole umbrella for everywhere. So we're talking about nationally. Now, when I spoke to Newt Miller in regards to setting up everything, he was saying before we jump the gun and go receive, and I just want to make sure I paraphrase this and get it close as possible. But before we jump and go get a bank account, which will charge us, and if we don't have it, then the bank will charge us and blah, blah, blah. He was saying maybe we want to open up the PayPal account. And with a PayPal account, people can pay their membership dues online or pay for whatever online. They give you a PayPal card. Mm-hmm. And then on top of the PayPal card, even with the account, not everybody, but the necessary powers that be could actually have the chance to look in online and see where monies are going or whatever. So if, like, let's say when we get to our next meeting,
but even with the PayPal account, there's still a minimal charge.
I think it's $10.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. You know, if all of us pay $100, that's $600 a year. Okay, and there's a.
I'm so sorry. Okay. He just took me there real fast. I'm already pissed. Okay. All right. So, meetings.
Wait, we finished with the bank.
The bank. That's what I was saying meetings. When we get to a meeting, if we would need to look online, we could. So when we speak about a bank account, it's up to everyone. If we want to go and open up a bank account for nationals, and then chapters can have a PayPal account, hey, that could work. Or we could flip it. Chapters can have a bank account, and nationals can have a PayPal account. Or everybody can have a bank account, or everyone can have a PayPal account. It's up to the chapter, whatever the chapter want to do. But as far as this goes, what do everyone recommend for nationals? But I do want us to have everything legit. So now we have a bank account, and it needs to be 2 parties to sign on it before anybody can go out.
Well, I wouldn't even.
I think the bank account is safer.
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah, the bank account is safer. I just want to say it because PayPal is only one card.
Yeah. But even with the bank account, like with my group, I don't even have access to the money. My treasurer, she's responsible. She got the card. She got all of that. So whenever I need something written, I'll call her. I'll say, hey, I emailed you an invoice. I need you to pay this invoice for a flyer, or I need you to do this. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it works better like that when you have less people hands in the pot.
Mm-hmm.
So I would recommend that we find one person to be responsible for the whole of it. Right now, national and local. Even if it's the chapters, Palm Beach, or whatever, Port St. Lucie, y'all collect y'all dues, y'all some kind of way get the money to Theron or whoever it's going to be. Theron logs it in, deposit wherever, he sends y'all a receipt back. That way, only one person is handling the money. So if we raise $10,000 6 months from now, and we say, okay, Theron, we need a check for $4,500, and Theron say, oh, we only got $2,000. Okay, well, where's the money? And Theron ain't got. He's not going to say, well, Desmond took the card and went and did this, and then I say, oh, I gave the card to Mike. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay, I'm going to tell you this.
Everybody, I mean, for right now, for starting purposes, that's good what you're saying for the future.
Okay, I'm saying this right here. I'm going to say this. Because we're just starting out, and I'm not trying to be funny, but I ran into this situation before. I personally feel when it comes down to a bank account on a business, it needs to be 2 party signatures in order to remove money out of the account. I don't think the account, I do not feel there needs to be a card. I personally feel like it should only be checks, and both signatures have to be on the check in order for that check to be valid. Now,
everywhere you go, they won't take a check.
I understand that. So guess what? Wherever we go,
but I'm just saying the card is more. It gives you access to more than a paper check.
But I'm gonna tell you something. Everybody, not even myself, and I'm just gonna keep it 100 with you. You can't trust everybody with money.
True.
And with that, and I'm not. And what I don't want to do, I don't want to put you, Mike, Larrington, David, or T in a situation where anything could be said. So to keep it safe, guess what? We go open up a bank account, either myself and T or myself, Mike, because I'm the president, and somebody else is whatever. Now, when we go open up that bank account at TD Bank, First Union, or whatever bank it is out there, when we go to this particular bank, we say, here, we open up this account with $100. When we pay this $100 into this account, what happens next is, boom, we fix it where both signatures have to be on a check to do so. If we get to a place where we need a credit card, then we can always go back and go get a credit card for the account. However, if we get like small deals now, let's say like I want to pay for the articles of incorporation online, and I just thought about something, no, I'm going to do this right. We're going to open up the bank account, and then we'll pay for the articles of incorporation. Now, what's going to happen is when we pay for the articles of it, when we need a credit card, if I use my credit card, then like you said, I bring the receipt to the meeting, I present it before everybody, then it's moved on to refunding my money back because this is something that we needed for the organization. However, I can't go out there and just say, oh, I want everybody to get t-shirts, so I want to buy everybody a t-shirt and I want my money back. No, if it has not been voted on. We know we need the articles of incorporation, so we're going to pay for the articles of incorporation. If I pay for it tonight, guess what? Then once we get a bank account, I have to wait until we get a check and I can get my refund back. That's how it should go. It need to be two parties, not one. One party, it has a tendency to get too raggedy. To be honest with you, I have seen it happen a million times before.
I've seen it too.
And then one party, don't get me wrong, if you have a strong back person backing that could do it, that's not a problem. But God forbid T crossed one number wrong, then it's gonna like T stole $100 out that account. You get what I'm saying? Or anything. And I've been done that way before, and I know that wasn't so. So that's why I say I'd rather two people, especially when they're starting out.
So who were the two people?
The president and whoever the treasurer, or the
Person in the treasurer.
Do I have a treasure?
You gotta vote. You gotta be somebody who can be available. Because if we need something done, and they like, oh, I'm busy, I can't make it. It's like, I can't be the treasurer because if I'm at work and I can't leave work and y'all need something, everybody knows something.
You're a treasurer and assistant to the treasurer.
Well, we don't have nobody who's actually like has free time like that.
Because all of us work.
All of us work.
Well, I mean, even if we do need something, I'm quite sure, you know, we'd have to some kind of way.
We'll know in advance.
We're doing it,
We
man.
can get checks signed. Like, let's say, like, if we meet and we know the next 3 weeks we got to pay this, or this, and we just sign checks.
Right.
On the day. Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
that's what some churches do. They
Mhm.
have whoever the two signatures are to just sign throughout the book,
Mm-hmm.
and then whoever just write it out and
Mhm.
it's already signed.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we'll do that. Now, for now, do we want to roll with myself and T, or we want to roll with myself and who? I guess we need to vote on positions now, huh?
Yeah. And what positions we're gonna have?
Okay.
Can we go back to the dues really quickly? So are we set with the dues being $25 and
Application fee is $25, $100 for membership. Everyone okay with
And
that?
that's the year.
That's a
So
year.
we're not gonna be paying nothing monthly.
Well, the chapter dues is different. Now we're talking about nationals, and we only talking about nationals.
Well, I
Whatever your chapter dues may be, is your chapter dues
okay, so national is $25
to join
to application, and then it's $100 for the year.
for the year.
Okay.
So when you look at it by and by, it's $125. To make your membership active is $125.
and it won't be active until the 125 is paid.
$25 application, you'll become a member. To make you an active member, you need to pay the $100.
So if you pay until the total 100 is paid, or if you're paying on it, you're active.
How do y'all want to do it?
Total is paid. They can drag that out for the longest. So it's paid when it's paid in full.
I agree with that.
Okay.
$10 of money ain't gonna cut it.
Yeah, because we have to look at it. We're still trying to build funds to do what we need to do, whatever that may be.
I know other organizations that's real small, like like us, and their dues is like $400. I thought that was ridiculous. However, they pay it.
Because they want to be a part.
Mm-hmm.
No, because then you get the smaller number of people, the higher you do gotta be.
Okay, so is $100 fine for right now? Yes.
No, but it's gonna have to be.
$125 to make everything.
This one just like
Okay. All right.
it. Struggle is real.
You'll be all right.
Okay. Now moving on. So the dues. Now let's go ahead and vote for positions.
First, let's vote on what positions there will be.
Okay. What can we have someone name some positions, please?
We haven't even did the final polish yet.
We have the 20 founders already.
We do?
Oh, we do. I thought we were
We
making
have what?
recommendations to them.
We have the what?
People have
The 20 jewels.
Who are they?
The list that was on the thing.
Let me pull it up. I'll read it.
Well, we need to make that official.
On the thing you sent us.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Desmond turned it off, so we don't know.
I do know, I read it. But
Okay.
like Mike said, if we're gonna vote on everything and make everything official, I'm just saying.
Okay, well, the 20 June.
Before we do current